Okay, there we go for live. Okay, so they can all hear us. Okay, yeah. So, I was talking with some people about like why it was him and not Roman Reigns he cashed in on, and someone smartly said was because Lashley hurt his friends. Roman Reigns didn't, which is actually a smart thing in thinking about it. But I doubt WWE go back that far. I think it was I think it was just because it was it was like sweeps month. They have to compete with football or whatever, and AEW and the demographics and everything. They have to do anything to pop a rating, to make sure that AEW doesn't get steam again back to back. They want to make sure. So they
Oh,
so so,
yeah,
so they
yeah.
did it. So they did it like this. They wanted to pop a rating. They moved the championship from Extreme Rules to this show, and they also promised Big E's going to cash in tonight. That's all to quell AEW's fire in the demo that they won last week, just to make sure that Raw wins this week because they lost last week.
And to be fair, yeah, AEW deserved it last week, and you know what?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed because we've got the debut on Dynamite on Wednesday night of Adam Cole, baby,
Oh yeah, he has a match on there.
against Frankie Kazarian, who is another legend in the making, if not already.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, it just reeks of desperation on WWE's part. All right, like you know what?
Especially last second like this. Especially that.
Yeah, yeah, because like recently I had a debate with some professionals, some wrestling professionals who will remain nameless, and
Okay.
I used the term that in reference to AEW being up and coming, I actually said Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was WWE. Because how long did it take, how many decades did it take WWE to get to the prominence that they've got at the moment? But they're frittering it away, all right? A specific gentleman who shall remain nameless as well that works for WWE that's good at making deals. That's all he's good at because obviously he's got no wrestling knowledge whatsoever. The amount of talented people they've let go this year alone,
Yeah.
Venters, and then when they get their asses handed to them in the ratings, they scratch their heads. You know, why?
The
You
thing
know,
the thing with that comment about Rome being built in a day, Rome wasn't built in a day, is the fact that WWF at the time, they weren't really selling on arenas. They weren't, having like 10,000 people there for every show. AEW is doing that now because of social media. Social media can get you more stuff now, more eyeballs on your product now than ever before than it was back then. You have to go through like word of mouth or magazines or maybe like a TV ad to see that WWF even exists. It took me a long time to even know that WWF even existed back then as a kid. Now it's instant, everywhere on your phone. It's everywhere, so it's super easy to get plugged into, any kind of organization. And now, nowadays, AEW's pretty good. They're not top of the game, but they're pretty good at what they do, and it's all because of social media and buzz and gathering and things like that. Um, and this thing that they did with Big E, I'm not saying that they did it badly at all. They did it right there, but it didn't make sense for this to happen in any way because they sometimes pull stuff from the pay per view to the main show, and they usually do that. It's not like something they haven't done before, but the Money in the Bank guy being there and saying he's going to cash in tonight was weird. Also, if you watch watch the match with Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton, it made zero sense why Bobby Lashley got a bum knee in that match. And I know you only saw a picture, so you don't know the whole story there. But Bobby Lashley destroyed Riddle and Orton. He completely dominated them. Then, for some reason, he started limping. I'm not kidding. He didn't get struck by anything. maybe like a little bit of the table or whatever, which is bullshit because I saw the way it happened. It was bullshit. But he didn't get struck by anything of note. He started limping really badly. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And that's when Biggie cashed in there, and then he took advantage. And there was something else that happened there, which I can't show you in photos because it doesn't make sense. But when the referee was asking Lashley, can he continue? Do you want to go on? Lashley was saying no, no, no. Biggie went up to him and slapped him in the face. You see the fucking sweat fly everywhere of Lashley. The whole place went, oh. And Lashley looked at the referee and said, no mics on him. Ring the fucking bell. And it was on.
Oh, wow, that sounds intriguing. So
yeah, it was good. It was good the way they did it, man. It was really good the way they did it. The crowd was popping the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Raw is actually going to be, well, actually, yeah, it will be must-see TV for me this week, at least anyway.
At least that part there. They started out with Lashley and everybody else, and Lashley, Orton, and Big E. That was good stuff because MVP's golden on the mic. He was gold there too, so that was good. There was something interesting that happened with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I'll put it this way. I'll leave the surprise to you. But Alexa Bliss had a gift and a package for Charlotte Flair to give her. So what's in the package? You're going to watch it to find out. Shayna Baszler continued her bullshit campaign to Nia Jax, saying that Nia Jax can't beat Charlotte Flair. And Nia Jax was about to say that I've already beaten her, but for some reason she quelled her voice and said, I did. And that's all she said. Because she's beaten Charlotte Flair at least 2 times already. But for some reason, she didn't want to say that to Shayna to shut her up.
Yeah, I can see those two imploding sooner rather than later.
Oh, they did. They have a match next week.
Oh, okay. Sooner than anticipated, but
okay. Okay, so let's quiz you on your knowledge of WWE booking. Last week, Shayna Baszler interfered in Nia Jax's match with Charlotte. This week, does Nia Jax interfere in Shayna Baszler's match with Charlotte?
I would have said yes.
That is correct, sir.
So it makes sense that they have a match the third week. Okay.
Who's gonna interfere this time? Charlotte's gonna interfere in their match? No, probably nothing. I'm like, this is weird shit. I don't understand what's going on here. There was something interesting that happened there with Nikki AHS, as Shayna Baszler said, and Rhea Ripley, and Tamina and Natalya. There was some things going on there between them in the back, and Tamina shoved Nikki AHS, according to what's her name? The general manager, Sonya Deville. She said AHA. She said AHS. Fucking me up. she said AAHS. It was so like, what the hell are you talking about? And but she shoved Nikki Ash really, really hard. I was like, damn. You hear that shit from a mile away. It's like, bam. And then Rhea Ripley's like, oh, just a good little fighting thing in the back. And there was another thing with Reggie and his acrobatic stuff there as well. So that was kind of cool. I don't know what happened with Jinder and Drew. I skipped that match. I didn't care.
Oh, are they still going at it?
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Skip. Karrion Kross actually had a serious promo himself. He had a promo for about a couple minutes, talking about how he's going to doom and destruction and fall and pray and stuff like that in the darkness with a dark suit there, looking kind of creepy like he's supposed to be. So they're doing something with him. That's good. Maybe, just maybe, WWE got a foot off their ass because of Mick Foley's statement on Twitter or whatever it was. You heard about that?
Yeah. I've seen the tweet. Yeah. A picture of then and now.
No. The video that Mick Foley said about how AEW is the place to be and WWE is not really that place.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll send it to you later on. Yeah. Mick Foley had a 75-second video. He was also interviewed on Busted Open this week with Bully Ray and Dave LaGreca. He was interviewed after the video came up there, and they asked him in more detail about what was going on there. He said that sometimes WWE needs to hear shit like that. That AEW is a better place for them because of the horrible way they're treating characters like Karrion Kross. And he said that in the video that if he were to wrestle now, he wouldn't be completely confident that WWE would be the place where his career would flourish because of the horrible way they're doing things.
Okay, because did you see the kind of meme that he posted?
What happened? Oh, something about Karrion Kross and Morrison and Impact, and then Morrison and Kross now.
Yeah, and Morrison firing what appeared to be a water pistol at Kross.
Yeah, it was so fucking stupid.
So he was basically saying, like, look at what they were able to do then, and look at the crap they're doing now.
Look. I understand. I understand business-wise what they're doing. WWE, I know what they're doing. They're trying to appeal to the younger demographic. Younger demos, they like the water squirting thing. They like that kind of stuff because they do it. So they have someone else do it. I get it. I get the Alexa Bliss character and the doll and the puppet thing. It's for a younger demo. I get it. I understand. But then there's making characters that are serious look stupid. So, look, I understand, but I think you understand too, right? It's like wrestling can't be all for adults. Like GCW is more or less all for adults. I never see anything kiddie or stupid over there. It's all serious shit there. Breaking glass, there, blood flowing everywhere. It's serious stuff. Well, on WWE, you have things like squirting things and dolls and whatnot there, goofy characters and whatnot. Yeah, I get it. So not everything in WWE is for everybody. I get that.
Yeah, true. Because back in the day, like look at Hogan, for example. He'd say your prayers, take your vitamins, blah blah blah. Like aimed at the kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Immensely popular with the kids, which is why in '96 when he actually turned heel, it actually came as a mega shock.
There it is.
You know what I mean? Just clean cut, dependable.
I agree. Even back then, as a Hogan fan, when I was like super young, him talking about say your prayers and eat your vitamins. I was eating my vitamins back then anyway. So yeah, so like it was a thing for me and kids and stuff like that. And he stopped doing that one when he went to WCW. So yeah, it was a smart decision to get it to kids like that.
Yeah, because because kids obviously have parents with income, and if the kids do enough nagging, WWE was sure to receive a bigger percentage of that parents' income, i.e. shop WWE, etc. Or the old mail order catalogs that we used to get in WWF magazine.
Roman Reigns commented on Big E cashing in. He said 2 words. What do you think those 2 words were? It begins with an S.
So what?
That's not in the character.
That's not in his character.
No, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that. Smart decision.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Smart decision. Yeah, that's more with the heelish attitude, the big-headed attitude. And so what? Yeah.
Yeah. So like, someone asked me on the Solo Monster board, like what do you think Roman Reigns said? I said exactly what he actually said. Legit. I'm like, he probably thinks that you better, because Roman, because he's not losing that title like until like a hot. No, it's not gonna happen. Oh shit! Oh shit! So Sonya Deville reacts to botching Nikki ASH's name on Raw. Okay, hold up. What you say? Damn, Rock hit MPV so hard. By the way, oh, okay. She's making fun of herself. Yeah. Rocket MPV so hard. I love American Horror Story. Yeah. That was cute. She acknowledged it. She made fun of herself. Let's move on. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, that's good that she's got a good sense of humour. You know what I mean? But yeah, Roman ain't gonna lose that title like anytime soon. Like the only chance that he's got of dropping that title is if they can convince Dwayne to come back for a couple of matches.
I'm on a page right now that's showing everybody reacting to to Big E's title win. Mustafa Ali, he says Brody Lee would be so happy. Gable Stevenson, the new project of Vince McMahon, give him a round of applause. Bailey said, "Yeah." Soon Deville, she said, "It's her favorite thing ever." Bully Ray of all, wow, what a coincidence! It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Congrats, Big E. But they'll be talking about that tomorrow on Busted Open for sure. Stu Bennett says Langston. Stu Bennett, aka Wade Barrett, says Langston, the name that got cut off. Okay. That's smart ass for that comment. Chad Gable, former Shorty G, he says, I can't remember the last time I was so genuinely happy to see someone win the big one. Alpha approved, 100%. Oh, Keith Lee responds. He has a GIF. It's just a nod. Okay, moving on. That's it. Yeah. Thea Trinidad, Zelina Vega, one letter E, crying emoji, clapping emoji. Exactly. What's that picture? What's that picture that she got? The one. Yeah, yes. That's a good GIF. That's a good GIF. Yeah. Feel the power. Yeah. Feel the power. There we go. Yeah. I'll send it to you real quick. All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right, no. Question for you.
So, but it. Huh?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you see? Like speaking about AEW for a second.
Yeah.
Do they need a third singles title and possibly a trios tag team title?
Trios tag team title, 100%, because they have too many factions. Too many factions. They have over like 15 factions still. They didn't give her to any. They still have a lot of factions. So yeah, a trios title in that company would be a blessing. Remember, Lucha Underground had a trios title as well. Remember, they had one.
Yes, yeah.
They had a tournament. They had a tournament system there as well. So like Impact doesn't have a tournament thing that they do annually, but Lucha Underground did. Impact never had a trios title. Lucha Underground had a trios title. I think because Lucha Underground had a trios title because it was closely rooted in Spanish roots, and they had that. In CMLL and AAA, they have trios titles over there. So that's mainly a Spanish thing, I guess. So that's what they did that. So but if AEW wants to separate themselves and not be a WWE clone, they need to do shit like this. It makes sense. I have no fucking idea why they don't do this shit. It fucking irks me. They're copying too much of WWE. Bring a superstar over here for a big pop and then get nothing the weeks after. Think smart. Does NJPW have a trios title? I think they do.
I think WCW did as well back in the day.
I don't think so, bro. It was like before 90s. I don't know about it really for WCW.
Oh, okay.
Trios titles in like I don't remember that joint, yo. I don't remember that. I don't think they needed it because it was mainly tag teams and the NWO faction at the late 90s time. It didn't really need that, but AEW desperately needs trios titles, 100%.
And what about possibly a third singles title?
I don't think so. Not right now, anyway, because the TNT titles treated well and the World titles treated well. They don't really need one right now. Like what are they going to do? Like for who? What for who?
Well, or do you count the what is it? The FTW title as a legit title?
They're not using it often on the show, so I say no.
All right, because they're just a bit too kind of top heavy with talent at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, they're not releasing anybody.
I did a recent video on my channel that they should do a tournament. A tournament that lasts, about a month or so, and that way they can get top talent to fight each other in certain brackets, an A bracket and a B bracket per se, which is kind of taking along the fact of NGPW's routes. NGPW is the G1 Climax every year, and the winner gets a shot at the World Champion at their biggest show, Wrestle Kingdom. I say do it differently for AEW. I say do an A, B, and C bracket, and the final people compete in a triple threat match, and a coin flip determines whether the match will be one fall to a finish or elimination style. And then the winner of that, the winner of that one, gets to choose either a mystery briefcase with either a guaranteed shot or maybe nothing at all, or spin the wheel of destiny, and they can fight one more gauntlet match, either of 2 other people, 3 other people, or 4 other people in the gauntlet match, and they have to be number 1, and they make it all the way to the end, and that's when you get your title shots against champion. So you got to work it, even though you got work your way there in tournament stuff. There, you got one more task to do.
And what you'd have the final gauntlet match? Would you have that on the same night as the eventual winner's title shot?
No, let them prepare. Let them prepare for next week. Let them prepare for next week.
Okay, yeah.
So I my idea was to have a spinning dartboard. They got one dart and they throw it at the dartboard. Wherever it lands on, that's what they get. So it could be like 0, 2 other people, 3 other people, or 4 other people. So 4 choices: 0, 2, 3, 4. So if it's 0, that means they automatically get a title shot. And if it's 2, 3, or 4, they got to go through that amount of people in the gauntlet. Or you can take a chance of destiny, and it'd be like either a world title shot, TNT title shot there, tag title shot there, suspension, not fire, but suspension. It could be a vacation. Or a women's title shot, where if they get that one, then that person will be hounded by the women for up to the next pay-per-view, because that's when it expires. The next pay-per-view, for that person to coerce them in order to get the title shot. So you get the ladies try to impress the guy for like a month, for a couple of months. If it's a woman's title shot in the briefcase, it could also be other things as well.
Yeah, so it's kind of a bit like the briefcase aspect of it. Would be a little bit like on the old Feast or Fired.
Yeah. You don't know what's in the briefcase. Yeah. Like you have a 1 in 4. You have a 1 in 4 shots with the dartboard to automatically get a championship shot, or it could be really tough night for you, or you can just bypass all that one, and you can go for the briefcase where you have basically a 3 and 5 chance of getting what you want. So it's your call. It's your call. So the reason why I did that is 2 reasons. Because AEW is rooted in gambling because of All Out and Double or Nothing. So they're rooted in gambling. So why not have a gambling aspect to the tournament? And the final thing is, because like in life, this will relate to people. Because like in life, sometimes you work really hard to get where you need to get, but then in the end, you get screwed anyway. So it's almost like trying months and months to get that perfect girl. She looks great, she sounds great, and then you finally, after all those months of trying, you finally get her back to your hotel room, and she's a dead fish in bed. She hates doing anal. She hates this and that in the bedroom. She's incredibly awkward sounding in bed. Sometimes you work your way there, and you get screwed either way.
Oh yeah.
And that's my idea for tournaments. Like, you can get really lucky at the very end too. Hard work and luck. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to balance it out at. That's something no one else is doing. I did like the way Lucha Underground did the tournaments when the people that won got a medallion and they put the medallion in the belts, and the belt made up like the Gift of the Gods championship, and that person can cash in any time as long as they're promoted like a week ahead of time. That was really cool.
Yeah, what was the one they did? Was it Aztec Battlegrounds?
Aztec Warfare?
Yeah, where the Pentagon Dark actually went in, and didn't he have to like face